everybody. This is SequelCentric Coffee Chat. Where we just kidding. That's a treat. Treat? I don't even know my tricks from my treats. We take a look at follow-ups in the media to see how they stack up against their predecessors, and sometimes do a top 5. I am Nathan, and she is the candy corn to my cream corn, Sandra.
How's it going, Nate?
Liquid Schwartz.
Liquid Schwartz. That might be a different episode.
Yeah, the Mel Brooks episode. Well, I just wanted to, before we start, want to welcome any first-timers, plus our regulars. Thank you very much for finding us and sticking with us. Click the like and subscribe button. You know, we're trying to get to that magical number of 100 by the end of the year. And when we do hit 100 subscribers, we're going to have a giveaway. We're going to give away a SequelCentric t-shirt where someone should be showing it. But she's doing something more important. So I'll show the shirt. Bam.
Biggity bam.
There's only 3 of these in existence, so you'll be, whoever wins it will be number 4. Be legit, limited gear. You can sell it on eBay, but it won't be worth anything. If you're also looking for some extra SequelCentric content, you can head on over to patreon.com/SequelCentric. And for Amir Washington, Lincolns and Hamiltons are great, but for Amir Washington, you can right now access 17 pieces of extra content right now, which is pretty exciting. Our other show, nope, that's what Duff said. Don't say Tidbits is our other show, and we always record a after party. What? What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay. I get easily distracted. Anyways.
I guess.
We do other things like the after party, which is 10 minutes more tidbits and some other stuff that we're going to throw up. But in honor of All Hallows Eve, or Halloween for most people, and what's another? All Saints Day. And what's that other one? What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Dia de los Muertos.
Day of the Dead, which is like Coco's a good one. Coco's a good movie to watch on that one.
Coco, yeah.
One of our top 5 movies.
Book of the Dead is another good
one. Oh, yeah,
one.
I forgot about that one. Who did that one?
I don't remember, but
and,
I watched it. It's on Disney Plus.
I would also say another that's in our top 5 hidden gems that we're going to be talking about shortly. I don't want to give it away, but that one too. The one by Tim Burton. No, not Nightmare Before Christmas. He did another one after that. So, okay. Now, we could sit here. Now you're wondering, what top 5 are you going to do?
Did we even tell them what we're going to talk about today? Because you started going on a little rant about something else.
We're going to do a top 5 because one of our Patreons, Fern, has been put a bug in my ear. And
okay. This is a special request from
Patreon.
One of our patrons.
Well, even though he's been paying at $1, he goes back to December of last year. So we're going to do a top 5. And then we're also going to chat and review Scared Trekless, which came out in 2010 as a TV special. And then it got slapped onto DVD, and now you can find it on streaming services. But right now, we're going to talk about our top 5 hidden Halloween movie gems. Now, you could sit here, you're thinking, are you going to talk about gory and shocking movies like The Purge and Happy Death Day and Evil Dead and the new Chucky series or Halloween Kills? But we're not. We could also talk about some good jump scare movies like The Mummy with Brendan Fraser, Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman.
Jump scare / comedy.
A Blade with Wesley Snipes.
Well, no,
Mars Attacks or Underworld. But we're not.
That one, that's a funny one.
Or we're talking about some goofy, silly Halloween movies like Young Frankenstein,
classic,
Dracula, Dead and Loving It, Scary Movie, or A Haunted House by the Wayans Brothers. I was going to say the Wesley.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
The Wayans Brothers did the first 2 Scary Movies, and then Weinstein took it over. They kind of forced them out somehow. So even though there's like 5 Scary Movies, the first 2 were done by the Wayans Brothers. Oh, Wayne and Marlon.
Gotcha. And
then they went over and they did 2, A Haunted House, which is probably a spoof on like that really old one, feel horror or any of the other
yeah.
poltergeist.
Remember the camera's over there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry. But we're not. We're not.
I don't know who you're talking to over here.
I don't know. It's the TARDIS that nobody can see. And so we're going to talk briefly talk about or have a conversation briefly about 5 animated movies that are the family can enjoy. I think some of these that we're going to talk about kind of get lost in which Doctor's in there.
I don't know.
For me, it's the 10th Doctor by David Tennant.
Okay, would be David Tennant for me too. I liked him, and I did like Matt Smith too. But
okay, circle back around.
That is another episode.
Yeah, too many of those. You know how many? Circle back around. So we're gonna talk about some lost titles that might get lost in the shuffle during the Halloween, like Hocus Pocus. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and most people's favorites. I would say it's a dual movie, Nightmare Before Christmas. For me, it's Halloween and Christmas, but I think it's more or less of a Christmas movie.
Okay.
But so these are the 5 hidden gems that you can check out on some of your streaming services and stuff. Would you care to read the first hidden gem there, Sandra?
I'll do every other one.
You do every other one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, since I did most of the talking, I'll let you start off with the first one.
Sorry, guys.
Airplane mode.
Hey, guys. Half-Wits is here. Let me turn off.
Hey, Justin. How's it going?
Oh, is that who that is?
I'm guessing by the picture. Okay. Shout out to my buddy Justin, who just got a promotion. Upgrade. He's not working in the drive like me. He got out of the trenches. He's dispatch.
Justin that knows our niece?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Justin.
Yeah, Justin, who told me just this week some great wisdom.
Oh, and what was that?
Here, I'm going to make you famous, Justin. The whole 12 people, they're going to watch this later. Justin laid this bit of information, which sounded like something Papa John Blake would say. So, Justin told me this. There are more planes in the ocean than there are boats in the sky.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
That's true.
Deep and heavy.
Wow.
Yeah. Exactly.
Mind blown.
Okay. Sanji.
So before we get started,
yeah,
I have a joke.
Is it a regular joke or a corny joke?
It's a corny joke, I guess.
Is it the one with the pig and the cactus?
No, it's not.
Okay.
What? I can't even say it. What the heck did you put in my coffee?
Special creamer.
Happy Halloween to you too. Why do witches ride broomsticks?
I don't know. Why do witches ride broomsticks?
Because vacuums suck.
That reminds me of Spaceballs. It's Mega Maid, sir. She's gone from suck to blow. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
If you get to throw out a corny joke, I'll throw out a stupid one too.
Oh,
corny.
Boy. We're gonna do this.
What do you get when you cross a porcupine with a pig? Damn it! I fucked it up. What do you get? Sorry.
I have to edit that one.
What do you get when you cross a cactus with a pig? Porcupine. Man, I blew my own load. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, this is definitely not for kids.
This is what happens when you watch live stream. We'll probably get edited out later.
Yeah. I'm going to have to learn how to do the little... I wish I could do the way they did Craig Ferguson on the Late Late Show.
Oh, the Tutti Frutti, and they threw up an international flag or something.
Right, yeah. I need to learn how to do that.
I'd even go with R2D2.
Yeah. I'm still learning like copyright and infringement and all that, what I can and can't do.
Gotcha.
So,
want to talk about our first hidden gem?
Okay, back to getting on schedule.
Get back on track.
First of our hidden gems that you should watch during the month of October, Halloween, is Monsters vs. Aliens. This one came out in 2009 from DreamWorks. It takes the monster and alien movies from the 50s and 60s and fuses them together in a fun story. A 50-foot woman, a blob, a lake creature, and a mad scientist that turned himself into a cockroach. They must battle an alien invasion to save Earth. This movie has spawned 2 Halloween specials and a TV show. I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen the special. I think we were watching the specials the other day.
Yeah, I was doing some research on Scared Shepherd. It's on Netflix under Spooky Stories.
Oh, okay. And then I don't think I've seen the TV show.
Yeah, I was doing some research on Amazon. You can.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's got a couple of seasons.
Might have to check it. I'll have to check it out.
No, I mean, we saw this a long time ago.
Might give me something to watch while I'm crocheting my mother's Christmas present. I need to finish.
Watching it, it does kind of honor like I said, the late, monster movies and alien movies from the 50s and 60s, and because it definitely has that like 50s, 60s vibes, but in an animated way.
Yeah.
And
I'm not sure if Justin is suggesting a new series for us, but SequelCentric After Dark.
Interesting.
Maybe that's where we could do the cursing.
Maybe. If that's so, Justin, give us a thumbs up right now so we put that on the docket.
We'll have to give, if we do that, we'll have to do a special shout out for him.
Yeah. Plus, that'd have to be Patreon too. If I'm gonna cut. Actually, he'd be perfect for After Dark.
Your sister.
Yeah.
Then she wouldn't have to watch her mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, she's not in the chat right now.
Yeah, where is she?
I don't know. Busy reading the dictionary. Who knows? Okay. I liked it. You liked it.
Yeah, I liked it.
Under the SequelCentric rating, what would you say?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Buy it, stream it, watch it.
I would say watch it.
Yeah, a lot of, if you got like Netflix or something, you can see it. Thanks for the thumbs up, Justin. We'll put that on the docket. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our next meeting.
I would definitely say watch it. You don't have to own it. But DreamWorks was putting out a ton of stuff in the late aughts, like Kung Fu Panda, Shrek was going strong, How to Train Your Dragon. So they did a good job with all that stuff. The next hidden gem, which I think really got lost, which once again kind of puts a different perspective of the I don't want to say horror genre, but that kind of Halloween. It's called Igor, if you're
Igor.
where it came out in 2008. It was distributed by MGM here in the U.S. The movie flips the rules on its head, where the Igor accidentally kills his mad scientist, and then he decides he wants to create something and then enter it in the annual science fair. And some other scientists get wind of this, and they're like, "It's like like you can't do that. You're geared for this. You're not allowed to be a mad scientist. You're an Igor. You're the help. You flip the switch." So
right.
I thought it was an interesting take on the whole, like we perceive as the lackey.
Yeah.
What did you?
What
were your thoughts about this? I know it's been a while since we've seen it.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought there was a lot of humor in it.
We forgot to throw up the pictures.
Oh, here, let me catch you guys up here.
Okay,
so,
first, backtrack.
Hang on.
We'll throw up Monsters vs. Aliens.
This stupid thing in my way.
That was my bad.
We did.
I'm a bad.
Okay, so we talked about this one,
there
Monsters vs. Aliens.
Good one.
And good morning to Eduardo Cortez. And Gabby says hi and is wagging her tail.
Excellent.
We'll get our little one.
Which one?
The one guarding the door.
You want me to grab her and throw her on screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
About to get famous, little one.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shock you.
Jeez, crazy. You scared the daylights out of her. So say hi to Gabby. Who is this Gabby that you speak of?
Why did you pick me up? I was having a nice snooze. I was guarding the door. I was doing my job. I'm a watchdog. I'm not a talk dog. Okay, there you go. I'll give you a treat later.
Halfwit says, hey, it's Smiley. Okay.
So let's throw up the...
So we talked about this one.
Yep.
And then we talked about, I can't see my stupid screen.
We'll get a better setup.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
And then we just talked about Igor.
Yeah, the rabbit is hilarious.
The rabbit, yeah, and the brain.
Yeah. The two it's funny that the lackey Igor has two lackeys.
I wasn't doing my job.
That's okay.
I'm trying to listen to you.
Okay.
So
on the SequelCentric scale,
Igor?
buy it.
Igor?
Buy it, stream it.
This one, I would say buy it.
Really?
Yeah. I did.
I would say if you could find it streaming somewhere, or even if it's like
a bare minimum, stream it.
Even if it's like a $2.99 thing for 24 hours or something, I like it. It's a different twist. There's a lot of John Cusack plays Igor. Eddie Izzard's in there. He's well known. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. It's a good. Once again, I think it's a good hidden gem, and it kind of get lost in the shuffle. Let's throw up the next picture of the next movie, and then.
Okay, hold on.
There we go.
And the Box Trolls. This one came out in 2014 and was produced by, and I'm going to murder this one, Laika. I'm not sure.
Laika.
If it's Hawaiian, if it's a Hawaiian word, then all the vowels get pronounced. But
no, actually, this company spawned off from The Nightmare Before Christmas because there was some friction going on because Tim Burton was doing one movie, but someone else was in charge of.
Oh, so that's why they did stop motion.
Yeah, that's why like Caroline, Box Trolls, what was that other one? Paranorman. They all look so similar to this, like the Tim Burton.
You would think
stuff.
It was Tim Burton, yeah, and it's
exactly.
not. But okay, so this was produced by Laika, who make stop motion movies and like Caroline and Paranorman, like you just said. This film tells the story of a human boy raised by trash-collecting trolls that wears boxes as clothes. A girl finds him and tries to reintroduce him to human society, while a mad exterminator is hunting down his surrogate family. So, did you enjoy this one?
Well, I know. Did we watch it last year? I forgot when we watched it. I enjoyed it. It was really great. I'm a big fan of stop motion, even when it goes back to like Sinbad, the Sinbad and. Sinbad, the Seven Sailors, whatever. The old Sinbad movies, and even the classic, like the classic Clash of the Titan movies, you know?
Yeah,
where you got the stop motion.
Claymation.
With the actors. So, once again, I think this is another hidden gem. It might get lost in the shuffle amongst the regular stuff that people are watching, whether it's like Evil Dead, Chucky, Nightmare on Elm Street, Hocus Pocus, Halloween 10, all the, it gets lost. So that's another reason why I wanted to bring up our opinion, these 5 little hidden gems that get lost. I would, what would you put it on the scale?
This one I would say either stream it or watch it.
Yeah.
Which to me is the same thing.
Yeah. If it's on one of your streaming services, definitely check it out.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, because I think it's a cute story.
Yeah. Check out all the trailers on YouTube, and
I kind of associated with it, because he's like an outcast.
Yeah.
And growing up, I felt like I felt different than everybody else. I felt like an outcast, so I kind of related to it.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of why I liked it.
One of the funnier things about that movie is when he had to take off his box, because the box is eggs, so that's what his surrogate family always called him, eggs.
Oh, his name, yeah.
Yeah, and then when he took his box off, like everybody was in horror. They're like, ah! It's like, check out the trailer on YouTube. All these movies that we're talking about, check out the trailer. If the trailer interests you, you should go check it out. I mean, these are
yeah.
These are.
If what I can do is I can attach links to all of the trailers in the description.
Okay, we'll do that later.
You have to put it on our to-do list.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll forget.
Did you want to talk about this one? Because that's your guy.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Throw up the picture.
So this next one is done by one of my...
The Master of the Macabre.
Favorite, yeah.
Mr. Edward Scissorhands, Mr.
Director.
Batman 89.
He's a director, right?
Yeah. Ed Wood.
Is The Corpse Bride by Tim Burton. This one came out in 2005, and like The Nightmare Before Christmas, it is a stop-motion film with singing and melancholy tones. It's set during the Victorian era. Victor is the main character and has an arranged marriage to raise his family's social class. Anxiety hits and Victor runs into the woods and accidentally places his soon-to-be bride's ring on a female corpse. He is now bound to her, and eventually Victor goes to the land of the dead, where he finds it less stressful than the living. What was your first opinion of this movie after we saw it?
To me, after watching it, it felt like it could be, like, Victor could be Jack Skellington. He's very tall and lanky like Jack, and, you know, and one could say this, you know, this is what, this was Jack's life before he became, you know, the Pumpkin King. I liked it. It's classic Tim Burton, like Beetlejuice and all of his other stuff. If you like Night Before Christmas and Beetlejuice, I would tell you, you know, check it out. It's worth a watch, and it has a lot of great stuff, especially when they get to the land of the dead. This is another movie I would tell you to watch that, you know, on Dia de los Muertos. What was it?
Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah, Day of the Dead. That's another one along like
Caramba.
Was it the Book of Life in Coco?
The Book of the Dead.
That was the Book of Life.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of the Mummy. The Book of Life.
Oh my God. Yeah, definitely. I would tell everybody, if you have a streaming service and you can find this, watch it. It's definitely a watch for me. What about you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, you know, the first time I watched it, I was like, huh? This is weird. But, yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, The Nightmare Before Christmas is, like, my all-time favorite Tim Burton. But, this is, yeah, very classic Tim Burton style.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would say this one, I would say buy it. Only because I'm a Tim Burton fan.
Yeah, if you're Tim Burton, it should be in your
library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not,
Uh-oh. Okay, he's looking for something. The Book of Life, which, you know, I can do that too. Why are you doing my job?
Just because I didn't think we were going to talk about that.
All right.
Okay.
You know, on top of talking over me, you... well, you haven't done it yet.
Oh. Preemptive strike, as PJ would say.
All right.
Okay.
What's next?
The last and final hidden gem, in my opinion. Did you just put up the one, or did you put up...
I gotta find it first.
Is the Monster House. Did you load in the Japanese poster?
No, I did not.
Jump on Google, type in Monster House poster pictures. There's a really crazy Japanese one poster that's pretty interesting. This movie came out in 2006 with can't even read what I wrote. Came out in 2006 with the human characters being animated using the same live action motion capture animation like the Polar Express. Executive producers Robert Zemeckis, best known for Back to the Future and Death Becomes Her, and Steven Spielberg, and pretty much everybody knows it's Steven Spielberg, going all the way back to Jaws and Close Encounters of the Third Kind and stuff.
Yeah.
A 12-year-old boy is left home alone for the weekend with his babysitter while his parents go out of town to get something. His best friend Chowder and a classmate Ginny investigate this house across the stuff, and all sorts of weird stuff's happening. It kind of feels like, it kind of reminds me of Up a little bit, because this movie, there's a house, there's an old man, and his wife dies. But this one's a little bit more, I don't want to say morbid, but...
Sinister?
It's not like the movie Up. It's not quite as lighthearted. You don't have
Disney.
You don't have a talking dog and a crazy
Disney's
peacock
gotta
chicken.
keep it kid friendly.
True. To me, it's been a while since we watched this. You know, I was rewatching the trailer just to brush my memory up on all this. To me, it kind of felt like a combination of the Goonies, because, you know, the three kids are kind of like misfits, especially Chowder. You know, especially the part of the trailer he goes, we should not go in there. And Ginny goes, I think we should go in there. And he's like, I guess Chowder's got a crush on the girl. And he goes, I think we should go in there. It's like he just instantly flip-flops. So yeah, it's kind of, to me, it kind of feels like a combination of the Goonies, because they're investigating, and or they're on an adventure, and then Ghostbusters. So, what's your opinion about Monster House?
Well, it's been a while since I've seen it, and we watched the trailer for it the other day to kind of refresh our memories. Yeah. And I think I remember enjoying this one. It was a good story. At the end of it, it did have a happy ending. Yeah.
A little spoilerish, but yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I enjoyed watching it. I'd probably watch it again. Mm-hmm. So, I'd give it a watch it.
I'd say watch it too. If it's on a. I actually saw this movie in the $5 movie bin, DVD bin at Walmart.
Oh, did you?
A couple of weeks ago. So yeah, if you have a Walmart near you and it's in there,
dig through the bin.
Yeah, I know today's a bad day to do this top 5 because it's the last day, but
yeah, you'll know for next year.
For next year. So that is
it. It should have been good last year when everybody was stuck in their houses.
Oh, definitely. Even though this same time last year, what did Duff and I do? Smoking the Bandit 2. Should have picked something else. Something else like, I don't know, like Child's Play 2 or Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I mean, if we were gonna do a turd of a movie, we should have done more like a Halloween movie. I don't know why I picked and I railroaded Duff into Smoking the Bandit 2, but whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah. It's all good.
So,